everyone, I hope you are doing great. My name is Nuhaila Serati and today we will revise Unit 10 for first year baccalaureate, which is travel and holiday. And we will start with functions. Review your functions. Okay, so what promises can you give in the following situations? Okay, promise, you give someone a promise. Situation number 1, Ahmed, I would like to buy a CD, but I don't have enough money. So here Ahmed wants to buy a CD, okay, but he doesn't have enough money. So you are going to promise him that you will give him money. So what would you say in this situation? Okay, so you can say, don't worry, I will lend you money to buy it. You can count on me. Okay, so don't worry, I will lend you money to buy it. You can count on me. Okay, so you can count on me, it's a promise. Okay, you can count on me. The second one, your neighbor, I need someone to post this letter for me. For example, your neighbor is busy and he can't post the letter, so he needs someone to post it for him. Okay, so you are going to make a promise that you will do it for him. What would you say in this situation? Okay, so you can say, I'll post it for you. I promise. I promise. I promise I will post it for you, or I post it for you. I promise. Okay, next one. Najat, I'm too busy to water the flowers in the garden. So Najat, she's busy. She needs someone to water the flowers in her or in the garden. So you make a promise that you are going to water the flowers. So what would you say in this situation? Okay, so you can say, I'll take care of the flowers, don't worry. I will take, so I'll or I will. I'll take care of the flowers, don't worry. Okay, so another exercise, what would you promise or what would you promise to do in the following situations? Okay, so here again we have situations and how would you make promise? Number 1, your friend wants you to come to his birthday party. So let's imagine your friend it's your friend's birthday party. So he asks you to promise him that you are going to attend. What would you say in this situation? Okay, you can say, I promise that I will come to your birthday party. Okay, situation number 2. Your cousin needs a laptop for a power presentation. So your cousin needs a laptop. Promise him that you will give him your laptop. What would you say in this situation? Okay, so you can say, I will lend you or I lend you my laptop. You have my word. So you have my word, which means I promise you. Okay, you can count on me. C, your mother wants you to take care of your baby brother while she is out. Okay, so promise your mother that you are going to take care of your baby brother. What would you say in this situation? Okay, so you can say, I'll take care of him. Don't worry, mom. Okay, so we can say, I promise you, you have my word, don't worry, you can count on me. All these expressions that we can use to make a promise. Now we move on to grammar. Circle the correct future tense phrase in the following sentences. So to express the future, we have seen 2 ways. Okay, we have seen will and going to. Will and going to. What's the difference between will and going to? So we use will, for example, when we are talking about predictions, okay, or when we are talking about an on-the-spot decision. Okay, for example, it's hot here. I will open the window. So this is an on-the-spot decision. Okay, decision that I made during the time of speaking. Okay, and we use going to when we are talking about future plans. Okay, we have plans. Okay, so number 1, I'm feeling energetic. So I think, is it I will wash my car or I'm going to wash my car? Number 2, it has been decided that is it we will climb Mount Everest next week or we are going to climb Mount Everest next week. Okay. Number 3, Samir, who wants to come with me to the movie tonight? Maria, oh, that sounds fun. So is it I will come with you or I'm going to come with you? Number 4, we have already made plans for the vacation. Is it we will visit Uncle Bill in Montana or we are going to visit Uncle Bill in Montana? Number 5, tonight seems like a nice night to be outside. I think, is it I will go for a walk after dinner or I'm going to go for a walk after dinner? And see here, will, the short form is I'll. So I can say I will or I'll. I will buy a gift or I'll buy a gift. You have some time to think about this exercise. Okay, so let's correct. Number 1, I'm feeling energetic. So I think, so here just thinking, I think I will wash my car. Here we don't have plan, okay? Number 2, it has been decided that we will or are going to climb Mount Everest next week. So here this is a plan. How did you know? Because it has been decided, okay? So we are going to climb Mount Everest next week. Number 3, Samir, who wants to come with me to the movie tonight? Maria, oh, that sounds fun. So here we are going to use will. I will come with you. Why? Because this is an on-the-spot decision. So on-the-spot decision. She has just decided to go with him. Okay. Number 4, we have already made plans for the vacation. So here we have plans, of course. So we are going to visit Uncle Bill in Montana. Number 5, tonight seems like a nice night to be outside. I think, I'm not sure. I think I will go for a walk after dinner. So remember, we use will when we are talking about predictions. You just think about something you are not sure, okay? And also on the spot decisions. And we use going to when you have future plans, okay? Here, let's move on to vocabulary. And we have to match the words to their meanings. Number 1, we have tour, travel, voyage, excursion. So here we have the activity or action of traveling, long journey, usually by sea or in space, a visit round a place of interest, often with a guide, a journey to a place for a short time, for pleasure or on business. So here we have to match the words to their meanings. Take some time to do this exercise. So number 1 is a visit around the place of interest, often with a guide. Number 2, travel, the activity or action of traveling, of course. Number 3, voyage, it's a long journey, usually by sea or in space. Excursion is a journey to a place for a short time, for pleasure or in business. Okay. Here we have to read the definitions and underline the correct word, or we choose the correct word. You can lie on a beach and do this. What can you do in this case? Is it sailing, diving, sunbathing? Okay? It means the opposite of expensive. Is it boring, cheap, or quiet? It's not a winter activity. It's an activity that we don't do during winter. Is it skating, skiing, or surfing? It means relaxing. Is it peaceful, noisy, exciting? It's not a holiday activity, so is it shopping, climbing, or going to school? Take some time to do this exercise. Okay, now let's correct the exercise. Number 1, sunbathing. Number 2, the opposite of expensive, of course, is cheap. Number 3, it's not a winter activity. Surfing, of course, it means relaxing, peaceful. It's not a holiday activity. Going to school. Okay, now let's review our reading. Okay, my holiday in Vancouver. My summer holidays are often a little dull, but my summer holiday last year was great. My family and I got onto an airplane and flew to Vancouver. It was our first time to visit Canada. We got up very early almost every day and did lots of really fun and interesting things. On our first day, we visited Stanley Park and the Vancouver Art Gallery. Later in the week, we visited some museums and then got on a special boat to watch whales. It was marvelous. I took lots of photos, of course. We also visited our cousins who live in Vancouver. One evening, they had a barbecue and we ate at their home. After we finished our food, we invited them to come to our home one day. Unfortunately, we didn't swim in the ocean because the water was too cold. But we did so many other fun things. Finally, after 2 weeks before we left Vancouver, my family and I went shopping and bought lots of souvenirs to help us remember our time in Canada. Maybe we can travel there again during my next summer holiday. Maybe we can make plans to visit Japan or Brazil. Permission granted to reproduce for classroom use. Okay, so here let's answer the following questions on the text. What is the article about? Number 2, who did the person travel with? Number 3, what did he visit on his first day? And you have some time to think about it. Okay. So number 1, what's the article about? It's about a person's holiday. So a person telling us about his holiday, okay? Where did he spend it and how, etc. Number 2, who did the person travel with? Of course, he traveled with his family because he said my family and I, okay? What did he visit on his first day? So he visited Stanley Park and the Vancouver Art Gallery. Here we have to find in the text words which mean almost the same as boring. This is paragraph number 1. So the meaning of this word is in the paragraph number 1. And fantastic, the meaning or the word that means almost the same as fantastic is in the paragraph number 2. So you have some time to think about it. Okay, so boring, dull, it is mentioned in paragraph number 1. Fantastic, marvelous, it is mentioned in paragraph number 2. So we can say fantastic or marvelous, boring or dull. Okay, so what do the underlined words in the text refer to? They, paragraph number 2, and their, paragraph number 3. Take some time to think about it. Alright, so they refers to my cousins and there refers to Canada. Okay, here let's review our writing. Do you think that teachers should give students homework to do during the holidays? Justify your opinion. For example, you have a holiday. Do you think that your teachers should give you homework or not? If you think that they should give you homework, tell us why or convince us, okay? Or if you think that they don't or they shouldn't give you homework, so you have to justify your opinion, okay? And thank you so much for your attention.